Let's just say today we thought that Apple was going to make some leakers look bad, but, well, it did and it didn't. As yes, Cupertino has just scheduled an event for September 15th, and according to them, time flies, so start your guessing. Google just made Android 11 official, so it looks like Pixel users are enjoying their day, and Microsoft just revealed the more affordable and pretty interesting Xbox Series S. I'm Jaime Rivera, and the good thing about iPhone leaks is there are so many of them that, even if some go wrong, others got it right. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with deals, and my God, Samsung is not wasting time. The company just launched the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra and Galaxy Note 20, and well, if you bought it early, I don't even know what to tell you because it's already on sale. Right now, they are both $200 off, leaving the 128GB variant of the Note 20 for $799 shipped, in all color options, but don't buy that one. That pretty much means the Note 20 Ultra is $1,100 for the entry-level variant. Now, moving on to Best Buy, they are having yet another Apple sales event. For example, the 16-inch MacBook Pro is $200 off, leaving the Intel Core i9 16 gigs of RAM, 1TB of storage variant for $2,600. They also have more deals for iPad Pros, MacBook Airs, and even iPhones in the links in the description. Now let's move on to everything else, as today was a very official news day, and that's actually really good. Let's begin with LG. If you remember, the company pretty much made their Explorer project official and pretty much confirmed that the device is called the LG Wing. We should expect it to come on September 14th, and now we've seen another leaked video of the phone, like the ones we saw in the car, but now with an 8-second hands-on clip of the device where we get to see the display rotating for the first time. On the video, you can see the user interface changing as the person rotates the main display from its horizontal state to the vertical state, and honestly, it looks pretty smooth. This seems to be a glossy white color variant, which means it looks a lot like the Velvet, and according to an ET News report, the shipment price for the Wing should be around, I don't know, like $1,600 once you add taxes and stuff. I'm doubting that's going to be the case. Obviously, if you remove that, it's around $900. I don't know exactly what to expect. I'll let you know as soon as we learn more. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have never been much of an Xbox fan, and most of the people that I know are not either. But, well, we heard the possibility of the company bringing us a more affordable device. And let's just say I'm actually really excited right now. If you remember a few months ago, we covered the possibility of a more affordable variant that was also smaller when compared to the Xbox Series X. It was going to be dubbed the S, and well, it just became a reality. The company just officially unveiled this console online, and it'll bring a custom-made NVMe SSD with 512GB capacity, up to 120Hz at 1440p, DirectX ray tracing, 4K media streaming, and more. And it's also 60% smaller than the Xbox Series X, meaning that this is the smallest Xbox ever. The teaser also claims that it already has 100 high-quality titles that will be optimized for the next generation. Now, according to Windows Central in a report, the Series S will be released along with the Series X on November 10th, and it'll cost $299. Considering the fact that the Series X costs $499, this looks like a pretty good alternative. I mean, think about it, we still don't have the price of the PS5. We pretty much still don't have a date if you think about it. Sort of. I'll keep you posted. I'm actually really considering that Series S. Like, why not? For that price, sure. And sticking to Microsoft, the company has made a lot of fanfare lately for their hardware. They pretty much have become popular for their 2-in-1 computers, with the exception of the Surface laptop, meaning that's the only other form factor. But the biggest problem has always been that they're not cheap. They're really not that affordable. And of course, there are some variants that are not necessarily the most powerful. So the question is, what's going to happen next? As you know that right now people are in the market for Chromebooks and stuff like that, and obviously the company wants to make a dent. Well, according to another Windows Central report, Microsoft is working on a more affordable Surface laptop. The report claims that this codename is Sparty, and it will be apparently bringing 12.5 inches diagonal in the display, Intel 10th generation Core i5, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of onboard storage. It would bring Windows 10 in S mode and would start at around $500 to $600. This new Surface laptop would be targeted at students, and it would reportedly launch in October. See, I don't know about you, but like 64 gigs of storage for Windows, Microsoft, that's like, no. I don't think that's going to be a good idea, but I don't know. We'll see what we get, because I do believe they do need to make a move in this market. Now, if you remember a couple of months ago, I made a huge deal about how Android 11 made me love the Pixel 4, and it's true. There were so many logical changes, particularly to notifications, that right now I still haven't done my Pixel 4a review, and I'm like, all right, now I'm going to do this review. Now, because it is now official for every Pixel. Yes, Google just released their first stable build of Android 11 for compatible phones, so you know what I'm talking about. Most of these features that Android 11 brings were already present in the betas, but just to refresh your memory, it focuses a lot on privacy, like how now you get a dedicated notifications tab for conversations, app permissions reset after a while of not using them, separation between work and personal files, and more. Media controls have also been revamped along with the Google Home controls. A new native screen recorder is also included, and more. I'm not going to bore you. I have a full video that I'm going to be linking up here where you can watch my impressions of my experience using the beta on the Pixel 4 XL. It was fantastic, and the 4a is performing like a champ. I feel that every phone needs Android 11 because every other phone just abuses the notification tray. And I love how Google solves this problem. They solve complexity. So yeah, you can learn more about it in the description. And sure, if you've got a Pixel 2 or above, you can enjoy it. And finally, the hottest news today have to do, yes, with Apple. And notice, again, pretty much everything that we're talking about today is official. I think it's going to be a record, but the most important thing is whatever Apple was supposed to tease today was teased today. Not exactly at the time that we were expecting it, but sure. If you remember, Mark Gurman leaked yesterday that Apple was going to be announcing some sort of event, so set your calendars for September 15th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, as we're expecting to get some new hardware. Now, Mark claimed that this will be the iPhone September event, but it looks like it's not necessarily just going to be about that, or not necessarily going to be about that. The press invitation has the caption "Time Flies," and with the art, I mean, it looks like a looping armband, sort of. So yes, it is hinting that we might be getting the Apple Watch Series 6. Now, what's weird is that the event is scheduled to happen for 2 hours, so we should naturally expect more hardware than just the Apple Watch. And according to Bloomberg and other tipsters, we should also get a redesigned iPad Air with an edge-to-edge screen, possibly Apple's over-the-ear headphones, and even a smaller HomePod. Finally. Other things that we might be getting, though unlikely, are the AirTags and possibly the AirPower. Now, I'm kind of going to side with Mark. We've historically received iPhones in September since iPhone 4S, so I am expecting that the announcement happens in September, even if we get devices in October. We've got other tipsters that say we're going to have a separate October event, but historically that's always been for the Mac, and I mean, we're expecting these Apple Silicon Macs, so let us know in the comments down below, what are you expecting to happen on September 15th? I'm thinking we're going to get everything for 2 hours. I mean, why not? And then we're going to get Macs later, but that's just me. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Also follow us on social medias. Our extended coverage happens on Instagram. Follow me on my personal handles to see me enjoy the drama of leaks again. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.